Good morning. Here is today's word of blessings for you. Joshua 15:16-19. And Caleb said, I will give my daughter Aksah in marriage to the man who attacks and captures Kiriath Sepher. Othniel son of Kenaz, Caleb's brother, took it, so Caleb gave his daughter Aksah to him in marriage. One day when she came to Othniel, she urged him to ask her father for a field. When she got off her donkey, Caleb asked her, What can I do for you? She replied, Do me a special favor. Since you have given me land in the Negev, give me also springs of water. So Caleb gave her the upper and lower springs. Today's title is Like Father Like Daughter. Caleb is one of the most courageous figures in the Bible. With Joshua, he was one of the 2 scouts that gave positive reports of the land that they have explored. Caleb also asked for the hill country that Moses promised to him when Joshua distributed the land to each tribe. Caleb didn't ask for the hill country because it was a fertile land or easy to settle. The hill country was a land that was difficult to conquer. To make it even worse, the Anak who was giant were living there. Nevertheless, Caleb asked for it because it was the land that was promised by God. Caleb embodied the characteristics that God wants all the believers to have, such as faithfulness, courage, obedience, and boldness. Today's passage shows an episode of Caleb's conquest of the hill country. He offered to give his daughter Aksah to whoever attacks and captures Kiriath Sepher. Othniel son of his brother took it. Caleb's daughter Aksah was given to him in marriage. Aksah must have obeyed her father's request to marry whoever captures Kiriath Sepher. Obediently. Bible readers' first impression of Aksah was a quiet, obedient girl. But we see surprisingly different actions of Aksah from our first impression. As she was married to Othniel, whom we presume outstandingly courageous warrior, Aksah urges him to ask her father for a field, revealing that her boldness outshines Othniel. Furthermore, she herself asks her father for springs of water. What do you think is the point of Aksah's story? Does it mean to describe Aksah as greedy? I don't think so. I believe the Bible here pictures Aksah in a very positive tone. What Aksah did was similar to what Caleb did. As Caleb obeyed when Moses sent him as one of the 12 scouts, so Aksah obeyed her father to marry the man who captures Kiriath Sepher. As Caleb boldly requested for the hill country, so Aksah requested for a field and springs of water. Indeed, it was like father like daughter. We see the faith, obedience, and bold request of God's blessings passed down from Caleb to Aksah. Of course, God wants those characteristics of true believers to be passed down unto us too. Do you have faith and obedience like Calen and Aksah, by which you can boldly request for God's blessings? Do you have the joy of your seeing your bold faith passing down to your children and others? Then you will be as blessed as Caleb.